Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Dig, Dog, Dig is a board game about dogs that are hiding their bones, and we're going to go around and try to find them. When you start the game out, the bones are all going to be hidden, and the kids will move around the board 1 or 2 spaces in order to dig down and see what's in there. If it's yours, you collect it. If somebody else's, you hide it in the same row. So it's a process of elimination that's happening here. There's some memory that's going into it, but you're going to have your eyes closed as they're repositioned, but they're going to know what row they're in. The kids are going to have fun, just kind of guessing, etc. Just for younger gamers, which I think it works fine, especially if you're a little gamer who's into dog or puppy dogs or whatever. They're going to like that kind of digging aspect of it. I think it's going to be really, really fun. The game itself is simple. The quality of the components are really good, and the rule set is very simple for the kids to pick up and play. I think it's a fun enough game. I think you get quite a few plays out of it. The kids will have a good time. Now, the more you like dogs, the more I think you're going to like this. But it has a really neat little puppy feel about how you're digging around for things. And it has a little bit of game element, how you're putting them back out in the same row so you kind of know where they're at. Then you're kind of guessing from there. And as the rows are getting empty, they will be uncovered. And you'll kind of, by process of elimination, you'll start to get done. It's not a hugely strategic game. There's not big decisions going in. You can randomly luck into things, of course. But for kids that like dogs, I think this works just fine. It'll be a little bit of a keeper for us, but it probably won't stay around too long. This is Dig, Dog, Dig. I'm not crazy about the artwork on this box, but I understand what they're going for, and it really does tell you a lot about the game itself. Open up, you get a rule book, which we'll take a look at in a few minutes. Get a little piece of white paper for some reason. You're going to get these cardboard dogs that you're put together, and they are adorable. I'll have to admit that. You're going to get some generic tokens that you'll have on here. And there is a bone that you can add into the game as an extra thing. You're going to have these little things that you'll use and you'll put on here to drop down. This will be your starting spot with your guys. And then when you're going through here, there's going to be like a little plastic thing under here that everything falls through. This is really, really, really super nice. Components are actually top-notch in the game. I'm very happy with everything that comes with this. This will last a long time with the kiddos. Here's the rule book. The front of it's going to have like a little bit of assembly of how to put the dogs together when you get them. You're going to have how to win and set up over here with a great little picture. Tells you everything that's going on. Then how to play the game, move and search, and how to hold the items. On the back end, you're going to have an optional rule if you want to go 7+ or whatever. Your kids are ready for the bone. And then a game end here to find all the items to successfully win. You'll probably need less than 5 minutes or maybe about 5 minutes to read through this. I think after a play or two, your little ones will be able to play on their own. It shouldn't be too difficult for them. So to set the game, you're going to put this out and put everybody on a color that they're going to be. Then you're going to put these out. You can see they kind of match with the flowers, the floor here, and then the orange leaves there. Then you're going to take the 5 items of your color, give it to the person on your right, who will then put them in these little slits while your eyes are closed. So you don't really know where the items are at. You can set aside the bone. I'll get to that in a minute. That will not be part of the game. Based on what color you are, you'll put one of these in front of you, and it will just kind of be a place where you can put your stuff when you get it, but also remind you what color you are. On your turn, you can move your dog. You can move it 1 or 2 spaces. Then you'll remove the grass covering from where you're at. You'll look inside and see if any of the items are yours. If the item is yours, then you gain it, and you kind of score it. You know, you're one step closer. You get all 5 of your items first. You win the game. You put this back on. Now I have the red item. I would tell the person with the red to close their eyes, and I have to put it back in the same row. Could be in the same one, but it could be anywhere in that row. That way they kind of know where it's at, but they don't know exactly where it's at. If you go to a location and you open it up and there's nothing there, then you just take this off and it'll reduce the area. You know that one. That hole's been dug. There's nothing there. You would just kind of leave it empty so people don't go there again. Once you have all 5 of your items, you're the winner of the game. Now there is a variant to put the bone into play. If this is ever found, then nobody would gain any of the stuff there, and you would refit it like normal, just nobody could collect where the bone is at. That's how you play Dig, Dog, Dig. Who should buy this game? I mean, if you got a little kid and they like dogs and they understand the concept like digging that bone down, this is going to be really, really good. It's different than a lot of kids' games. You're not just rolling a dice and moving around. There's some strategic, like, deduction going on here because it wasn't there, so he replayed it. Did he put it back where it was at? It's likely in these spots that one's empty. A little bit of that going into, but for the most part, kids are just going to move around and kind of guess. Oh, I found the stuff. I didn't know I found your stuff. Cover your eyes and hide it back. And that's going to be the fun of the game. But little kids are going to dig this more than adults. But it's a fun experience if they like little doggies and they understand the concept of hiding that little bone they do in the cartoons. They're going to enjoy this one. So keeper for us.